Hello friends, welcome to Civil EAG Academy. In this video, we are going to discuss about the numericals of boats and streams. First question. First question. A man can row at 5 km in a still water if the velocity of the current is 1 kmph and it takes him 1 hour to row a place and come back. How far is the place? This is what the question. So here, before moving that one, we have to know that, okay, so a person has to row. Okay, so here we are having the two words, that is, one word is u. We are using this symbol. So what is u here? So u, usually we take it as a boat of speed, that is boat speed. So u is nothing but the boat speed. Okay, or otherwise we can also take that. Okay, okay, so speed of the man. Okay, when he is rowing, we can also take that that is the speed of the man when he rows. Okay, so we call it as u is nothing but the boat speed. And also we are having v. So what is v? V is nothing but speed of stream. We consider it as a speed of the stream, or otherwise we also call it as a speed of the current. Okay, so then on upstream side, because we know that if you take this is the, we are having the upstream side as well as the downstream side, and water always flows from upstream to downstream. Water always flows from upstream to downstream. Okay, so therefore, the speed of the stream is always from upstream to downstream. It is always directed towards upstream to downstream. Therefore, this will be the v. This is the speed of the stream. Okay, now we have the two condition. Okay, this is u is, we call it as the speed of the boat, or boat speed in still water. We have to consider it as a still water. ನಿಂತಿರುವಂತಹ ನೀರಿನಲ್ಲಿ, okay, so boat na ವೇಗ ಎಷ್ಟು ಅನ್ನುವಂಥದ್ದನ್ನು ನಾವು ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದೀವಿ. In still water you need to consider. Okay, whenever, so suppose the boat, I have a boat here, you can see that, suppose this boat has to move towards the upstream side, So now I have, when the boat is moving towards the upstream side, then you know that the speed of the boat in the still water, is nothing but it is in this direction, which is equal to u. We can call it u as a boat speed in still water, or simply we call it as a boat speed. Okay, this is u, but we in this direction. Therefore, towards upstream, okay, this is towards upstream. When the boat is moving towards upstream, then what will be the speed? The speed of upstream. Okay, so towards the upstream, okay, or otherwise we call it as the, so the speed of upstream, okay, or the speed of the boat, we can call it as the speed of the boat in upstream. Speed of boat in upstream. If you take the speed of the boat in upstream will be equal to, so you can see that u minus v. Okay, we have to take the relative speed, which is equal to, which we can write it as a u minus v. Okay, towards the downstream, if you take towards the downstream, then what will be the speed of the boat? So speed of the boat, okay, so in downstream, okay, this is speed of the boat in upstream. This is upstream is u minus v. Speed of the boat in downstream is equal to u plus v. Why it is plus? Because when it is moving towards the down, okay, towards the downstream, Then suppose if you have a boat here, the boat have a speed of u here in the same direction. We also have in the same direction. Both direction will add. Therefore, the relative speed of the boat in the downstream will be equal to u plus v. Similarly, this is the relative speed. You can use another one, that is the relative. Okay, so the relative speed of the boat in upstream is equal to u minus v, and similarly the speed of the boat in the downstream, or otherwise the relative speed of the boat in downstream is equal to u plus v. So you need to know this one. These are the fundamentals that you need to know. Any problem, u is nothing but the boat, that is the speed of the boat in the still water. Suppose the problems are like that, they will tell that the person, instead of boat, they can use the word called as a row. The person can row at 5 kilometer in still water. Okay, so this can also be boat speed. Instead of boat speed, we can also say that this is the person rowing speed also. Person rowing speed in still water. It can also be used in this way, because what happens that in ಎಲ್ಲ ಕಡೆನೂ, so boat upstream in the downstream in the ಅಪ್ಸ್ಟ್ರೀಮ್ ಕಡೆ ಮೂವ್ ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಕೆಲವೊಮ್ಮೆ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾನೆ ಮನುಷ್ಯ ಈಜೋಡಿತಾನೆ. ಸೊ ಆತ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು, ಡೌನ್ ಸ್ಟ್ರೀಮ್ ಇಂದ ಅಪ್ಸ್ಟ್ರೀಮ್ ಕಡೆ ಈಜೋಡಿಬಹುದು, ಅಥವಾ ಅಪ್ಸ್ಟ್ರೀಮ್ ಇಂದ ಡೌನ್ ಸ್ಟ್ರೀಮ್ ಕಡೆ ಈಜೋಡಿಬಹುದು. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ನಿಂತ ನೀರಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಮನುಷ್ಯನ ಈಜಿನ ವೇಗನ ನಾವೇನಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ, ಯು ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. ಸೊ ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಯು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನಿಲ್ಲ, ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಆಸ್ ಅ ಬೋಟ್ ಸ್ಪೀಡ್, ಅಂಡ್ ಯು ಇಸ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಆಸ್ ದ person rowing speed in the still water. And what is v here? V is nothing but the speed of the stream or speed of the current. When the boat is moving towards the against the if it is towards the upstream, when it is when the boat is moving towards the upstream, then the relative speed of the boat in the upstream will be u minus v. When it is moving towards the downstream, then the relative speed of the boat in the downstream will be equal to u plus v. This much is very much required in order to solve this problem. We need to know these things. Okay, now we are moving with the problem. Okay, so now I will use all these indications and I will try to solve the problem. Okay, see here. Okay, so I'm using these denotations in the problem. A man can row 5 kilometers in the still water. So therefore, what is given here? They have given that u is equal to 5 kmph. As I told that, okay, u is nothing but the speed of the boat in the still water, or person rowing speed in the still water is given by u is equal to 5 kilometer. If the velocity of the current is 1 kmph, okay, velocity of the current, or otherwise velocity of the river, both are same. So he has given v. Okay, this value is v. So v is equal to 1 kmph, 1 kilometer per hour, and it takes him 1 hour to row a place and come back. Means you have, this is the upstream, this is the downstream. Okay, this is the upstream, this is the downstream. Now the person is rowing. Okay, he can row in a still water, that is he has given 5 kmph. 5 kmph he has given. Okay, and similarly the velocity of the water, the velocity of the river flow. So river always flows from upstream to downstream towards the downstream. Therefore here v is equal to 1. Now what they have given, that it takes him 1 hour to row to a place and come back. Means from, suppose I call this is the point A, suppose this is the point B, then to go from here to here and come back again from A to B. Okay, so how much he will take, how much it will take. So what here they have given, suppose he is in the upstream, suppose if you feel the person is in the upstream, then he is moving from A to B, is moving from A to B and again coming back from B to A. So the total time they have given, the total time will be equal to 1 hour. The total time will be equal to 1 hour. Okay, then how far is the place? They are asking what is the distance between those two, points, that is those 2 points A and B. They are asking the distance. So what is the D here? You can see that what is the distance between A and B. This is the question. This is the question. Okay. So this is U is equal to 5 kilometer in the still water. This is because U always indicates the still water. In the still water, he can row at pH. Okay. Then the person has to move from 1 hour. What is asking? What is the distance between A and B? They are asking the distance between A and B. These 2 points they are asking. Now we are tabling the values which are given here, and we are simplifying the solution. See here. Now I'm opening the new page. Okay. So you can see here. You can see here. Now I'm using what? Now I'm tabling this one. Okay, I'm tabling here. Okay, I'm tabling here. I'm tabling here. So like this, tabling. Okay. So this is how I will do the table. Okay, this is how I will do the table. Okay. So you can see I'm writing this as a STD. This is the speed, this is the time, and this is the distance. Why I'm writing here? For the simplification purpose only. Okay, in order to tabulate that one, I'm writing it as a STD. I'm writing it as a STD. Again here you have to write the upstream and downstream. Again you have to write upstream and downstream. So I am going to write here. Okay, so this is how the river water is flowing here. If you see from the top, this is how the river water is flowing here. Okay, so this is, you can see here the direction. This is from upstream, this is the downstream. Okay, the 2 points I'm taking here, this is the point A and this is the point B. Okay, they have given from going to here upstream to downstream and downstream to upstream, the total time taken is 1 hour. This is what they have given. And also they have given in the problem that, okay, you, that is a person, can row, okay, in still water at the rate of 5 kilometers per hour. This is how they have given. And also they have given the velocity. So what is the velocity? Velocity is nothing but 1 kmph. Okay, so velocity is given what? 1 kmph. This is the velocity of the river water. So you have to write STD. So in always you we know that, so upstream side, when the boat is moving or a person is rowing towards the upstream side, then what will be the relative velocity? Relative velocity will be always u minus v. And when he is moving or when he is rowing, our boat is moving towards the downstream, then the relative velocity is always u plus v. So we need to remember this one. Okay, so therefore I write this as a, okay, so upstream side always u minus v will be there. Upstream side always, you can see here, u minus v will be there. Downstream side always u plus v will be there. Downstream side always u plus v will be there. So when the person is moving, a person is rowing towards the downstream side. Okay, so what will happen? U plus v will happen. What is the u here? 5. What is the v? 1. So therefore this will become 6. The speed towards the downstream will be u plus v, which is nothing but 5 plus 1. We can write it as 5 plus 1, which is equal to 6. Again, if you see the problem here, this is 5. Okay, that is the speed of the boat in the still water, minus, because towards the upstream, what is the velocity? So velocity is nothing but 1. So therefore, towards the downstream, u minus v is equal to 5 minus 1, which is equal to 4. Okay, therefore the speed is 4. This is 4 and 6. And you know that what is the distance? This is nothing but speed. Okay, first problem I'm explaining neatly. This is the speed, this is the time, this is the distance. Simply, this is the distance. You can see that the person, when he is moving towards the downstream, that is, if you take from B to A, this is the upstream, means towards the upstream, B to A. So then what is the distance? Distance will be common, because when the person move from B to A, the distance is nothing but or A to B, whatever it may be. When he moves from A to B, or otherwise from B to A, the distance remains constant. So therefore I will write it as a distance D and D. D and D. And also they have given the total journey from A to B and B to A. What is the total journey from A to B and B to A? 1 hour. So I'll write it as a 1 hour. 1 hour is the total time taken by going to upstream side and going to downstream side. So therefore this will be 1 hour. Okay, I'm writing in common because considering the two, it will be 1 hour. So then what I am doing, I will write it as a simply, okay, so T1. Then I will write simply, this is also T2. Okay, I will write this is a T1 and I will write T2. Okay, so I will write T1 and I will write T2. So we know that T1 plus T2 is equal to 1 hour. I'm writing T1 plus T2 is equal to 1 hour. And what is the time here? What is the time? We know that time is equal to distance by speed. Okay, so therefore the time T1 is equal to, you can see here, this will become D by 4. Okay, this is the distance, and the speed is 4, it will become D by 4. Similarly, if you take the T2, if you take the T2 here, so what will be the T2? T2 is equal to distance is nothing but D divided by speed is nothing but 6. So therefore we can build the equation that D by 4 plus D by 6 is equal to 1. Okay, so if you take the LCM is 6 into 4, 24. Okay, so if you take here, this will become 60, it will become 4D, so is equal to 1. Okay, so what it means? It means that 10D divided by 24 will be equal to 1. This means that D is equal to 24 divided by 10, which is equal to 2.4 kilometer. So therefore answer is 2.4 kilometers. See here how simply we have solved this. You can see here, this is D, this is the D. Okay, so here they have given, so therefore what is the D here? So D is equal to 2.4 kilometer. Therefore the answer is 2.4 kilometer. Okay, this is the first question. Okay, this is the first question. Okay, so here therefore, okay, so what is the answer here? So therefore the answer is, okay, option A, that is 2.4 kilometer. Okay, now we'll go with the next problem. Okay, so question number 30. Randomly I have picked the question. Okay, so here also first you have, what you have to do, you have to write whatever they have given. So here the speed along and against the current. Okay, the speed along, and along means along the current. Okay, along the current means, you know that I'm just simplifying here, this is the upstream and this is the downstream, and water always flows from upstream to the downstream. The speed along the current, what does it indicate? The speed along the current will indicate, okay, the speed along means it is towards downstream, it is towards downstream. Okay, they have given that is the speed of the, okay, the speed of the boat in the downstream they have given. Simply you know that downstream, okay, what is the speed? You know that towards the downstream, what will be the relative speed? Relative speed will be equal to u plus v. So how much he has given? This is, he has given 14. How much he has given? So he has given this as a 14 here, that you can see here. Okay, and similarly against the current means, okay, towards upstream, against means towards upstream. And you know that, okay, again, towards the upstream, what will be the relative speed? Relative speed will be equal to u minus v. So what is u minus v? They have given that as a 8. They have given that as a 8. So what they are asking you to find the speed of the current. So what is, how we are going to denote the speed of the current? We are going to denote the speed of the current by v, because you know that what is u? U is the speed of the boat, speed of boat in still water. So speed of the boat in still water. Okay. Similarly, what is v here? So v, what is v here? V is nothing but the speed of current or river. The speed of the current or river. So what they are asking, what is v? They are asking. So simply you can call this as a equation number 1. Is it not? You can call this as a equation number 1. You can call it as a equation number 2. Simply solve. How to solve? Just add the both. If you add, what will happen? VV will get cancelled. U plus U will become 2U. Okay, so 14 plus, okay, 14 plus 8 will become 22. So how much you will get? U is equal to 22 by 2 is equal to 11. U is equal to 22 by 2 is equal to how much? So which is equal to 11. 11. So then what should be the V value? You can see here. This is, suppose this is, you can substitute in any equation. You can see that U is 11. Okay. Plus something we need to add, that is the V. It should become 14. Then what should be this V value? 11. If you add 3, then it will become 14. So therefore, so what is V here? So V is equal to simply, okay, so the speed of the current is 3 kilometer per hour. So this is the solution. Okay, so this is the solution for this question. So therefore v is equal to 3 kilometer per hour. So this is the solution for this question. Simple problem. Okay, so next we are moving with the next problem. Okay, see here, next problem. Okay, so this is okay, this is quite, so okay, okay, this question needs some calculations. Okay, a man row to the place 48 kilometer distance and back on 14-hour text. So I'm using the, okay, so figure here. Okay, so we'll call this is the point A, this is the point B. I'm using, this is the point A and this is the point B. A man can row to the place somewhere, might be, okay, this is the place B. Okay, 48 kilometer, 48 kilometer is the distance between A and B, and back, the total time from here to here and here to here, how much he has taken? 14 hours. How much he has taken? 14 hours. This is the total time. I'm rounding here. You can see that from here to here, 14 hours he take. He finds that he can row 4 kilometer with the stream, okay, in the same time as 3 kilometer against the stream. Suppose if I take, this is the upstream side, I will take, this is the downstream side. I will take, this is the upstream side and this is the downstream side. See here what he has given. He finds that he can row 4 kilometer with the stream. Okay, 4 kilometer with the stream. With the stream means it is always towards the downstream. Okay, it is always towards downstream. Always towards downstream. Okay, in the same time, this is very important, same time as 3 kilometer against the stream. Against the stream means towards upstream, towards upstream. This is always towards upstream, that you need to know. And what is asking in the problem? In the problem they are asking you to find out the rate of the stream. How you are going to denote the rate of the stream? Rate of the stream is denoted by v. Rate of the stream is denoted by v. This much they have given. They have given the total time. If I take t1 and t2, so what is t1? T1 is the time taken going to from A to B, and t2 is nothing but time taken from B to A. And the total time they have given is 14 hours, and the distance they have given 48 hours. And also they are inbuilting that when he is moving towards the downstream, okay, he will move 4 kilometer with the same time. Okay, if he moves in the upstream, then he will go 3 kilometer. That's what he has given here. we need to solve this question. Okay, we need to solve this question. Now what I will do is I will build one equation here. I'm using this same time. I'm using this same time. We know that. Okay, same time. I will taking time, same time. Okay, I will taking this as a upstream side and this is downstream side. If he is moving towards the upstream side, okay, if he takes the same time, and also when he comes when he's moving towards the downstream side, he will also take the same time. Time is constant. And what is the time here? Time is equal to distance by speed. Can we write time is equal to distance by speed? We can write. Okay, we can write this. I'm using this. Okay, so I'm using it here. He has given, he finds that he can row 4 kilometer towards the downstream. Okay, 4 kilometer towards the downstream. This is what they have given. So now what I will do, I will do, this is 4, this is the distance. Okay, and towards the downstream, what is the speed? The relative speed is given by always u plus v. It is always given u plus v. It is always given u plus v, is it not? So it is always given u plus v. Okay, so it is always given u plus v. Okay, so here, okay, I will use that. So u plus v is equal to 1 by a, 1 by b. Okay, so okay, let me take before this one, I will simplify this one. Just simply now I will mention here that, so this is, you can take that speed in the downstream, speed in the downstream. Similarly, what is d here? So d is equal to d divided by speed in the, speed in upstream, speed in upstream. Okay, so speed in upstream. Okay, so now I'm using the new page here. Okay, okay, so use this table, use this table. So always you have to write, this is the upstream. First one should be the upstream, second one should be the downstream, and this should be the u minus v always. This should be the u plus v. Okay, so the inbuilt equation there, what we have done, so other than what he has given here, he has given the, I think distance he has given, this is 48. Okay, this is the speed, this is time, and this is distance. Here he has given 48 and 48. The total time they have, he has given. Okay, the total time is nothing but he has given 14 hours. I'm writing here 14 hours. Suppose this is t1 and this is the time t2. T1 plus t2 is equal to 14 hours. This is what he has given. Okay, and also he has inbuilt one equation. Also we have inbuilt one equation, that is the time taken in the downstream is upstream is equal to time taken in the downstream. So what is the time? Time is always distance. So how much upstream side distance he has moved? D. Okay, so downstream is 4 divided by, divided by. So we have written that speed. Okay, this is nothing but speed in the upstream side, and similarly speed in the downstream side. This is what we have written. So we know that speed in the upstream side. So what is the speed in the upstream side? What is the speed in the upstream side? So speed in the upstream side will be equal to simply u minus v should be equal to 4 all divided by speed in the downstream side is equal to u plus v. Okay, so u plus. For the simplification, we need to do like this. Okay, use this term like, okay, so u minus v can be written as, okay, u minus v can be written as 1 by a, and u plus v can be written as 1 by v. Use this one, use this one. If you use this one, so 1 divided by u minus v simply, okay, so a, okay, simply a, is it not? If you take u minus v is equal to 1 by a, then what is a? A is equal to 1 all divided by u minus v. So use this one, you will get this one. Okay, this 3a will be equal to 4 into b, because we know that. So what is b here? B is equal to u plus v, so therefore it will become, so 4 into b. Okay, so 4 into b, is it not? So therefore, so what you can write here, so you can write here that a is equal to 4 divided by 3 times of A is equal to 4, okay, divided by 3 times of B. Okay, I'm inputted this one. And also we know that here, that is T1 plus T2. T1 plus T2 is equal to 14 as given. Okay, so T1 plus T2 is equal to 14 as given. Okay, so T1 plus T2 is equal to 14 they have given. Now what I will do that, so we know that T1, what is the time? Time is always distance by speed. Okay, so what is the distance here? Simply distance is 48 divided by speed. So what is the speed here? Okay, so what is the speed here? If you take simply, okay, so speed is nothing but u minus v plus. So here 48 divided by u plus v is equal to 14. Is equal to 14, and we know that 1 whole divided by u minus v is equal to a. So therefore I can write it 48a plus, okay, so 48b is equal to 14. Okay, so is equal to 14. And also we know that here, we know that, so this is if call equation 1, we know that, so substitute here. So substitute, if you substitute 48 into a, so a is equal to how much? 4 by 3 times of b plus 48b is equal to 14, is equal to 14. So 3 ones are 16s are. Okay, so 16s are. Okay, so then what you will get? So you will get so 16 fours are. So 16 fours are means how much? 16 fours are 64. So 64b plus 48b is equal to 14. Then what is b here? Okay, then what is b here? So what is 64 plus 48? 64 plus 48 will be 112. So you will get 14 divided by 112. 14 divided by 112. Okay, so 14 divided by 110. So what is 14? Okay, so what is b here? So what is b here? So b is equal to 1 whole divided by u plus b. Okay, so okay, 1 whole divided by 2 plus b. So I can write this as a 1 whole divided by u plus b. So this implies that, so what is u plus v here? I'm writing here. So u plus v will be equal to simply 112 divided by 14. Simply 112 divided by 14. So 112 divided by 14, if you do, okay, this is 7. Okay, either at 10 56. Okay, so you will 49 7 8 50. So you will get u plus v is equal to 8. Okay, so how much you will get? So we got u plus v is equal to 8. Okay, so u plus v is equal to 8. See, and also you can see that, okay, so you have got this one, b is equal to this much. Then what will be the a? What will be the a? Simply a is equal to 4 by 3 times of b. Then what is b here? What is b here? B is equal to 14 by 112. 14 divided by 112. Okay, 14 divided by 112. 4 by 3 times of 14 divided by 110. You know that 14 divided by 110 is nothing but 1 by 8. Is it not? So 4 by 3 into 1 by 8. So 4 ones are 4 twos are. So this means that, okay, this means that a is equal to 1 by 6. A is equal to 1 by 6. So then what will it means? It means that u minus v is equal to 6. This is the second equation, the second thing what we are getting here. Okay, so we have got u plus v is equal to 8 and u minus v is equal to 6. Then what in the problem they are asking? They are asking you to find out what is the v value. Okay, in the problem they are asking simply what is the v value. Simplify this one, very easy now. So u plus v is equal to 8 and also u minus v is equal to 6. If you add the equation, you will get 2u is equal to 14. Then u is equal to 7. If u is equal to 7, if this value is 7, you can see here, then it should be what? In order to get 8, it should be simply 1. So therefore V should be the 1. So therefore the answer for this is 1 kilometer per hour. Therefore the answer for this question should be 1 kilometer per hour. Okay, so this is the solution for this problem. Okay, so the answer is 1 kilometer per hour. Okay, okay. So next problem we are moving. Okay. So what is the next problem? See here, a man can row 12 kilometer in 5 hours. Again, you have to draw here because these are for understanding. I'm drawing here. This is, if you take, this is upstream and this is downstream. Okay, so I'm taking this upstream and downstream. See here, a man can row 12 kilometer in 5 hours against the stream. What is against the stream? Against the stream is always towards upstream. Towards upstream. Okay, so towards upstream. Okay, and the speed of the current, the what is the speed of the current? He has given V is equal to 4. Simply he has given V is equal to 4 kmph, kilometer per hour. What will be the time, what will be taken by him to row 15 kilometer with the stream? With the stream means how much? What is towards downstream? Towards downstream. Okay, towards downstream, what is the time taken by him in order to row 15 kilometer with the stream? So this is what they are asking here. This is what they are asking here. Okay, so this is what they are asking here. Okay, so now, okay, so now what we are doing here, see here, I'm using here table here only. So use this table. Okay, so I call this as a upstream. Okay, I call this as a downstream. You know that upstream, okay, this is the speed, std, this is the time, this is the distance. Okay, so then towards the upstream, okay, what will be, this will be always u minus v, u minus v. Okay, and always what is this value? So this one should be the always u plus v. You know this much you know. Then input the values which he has given. So u minus v, u he has not given, but v has given. So therefore I can write it as a u minus 4. Okay, and similarly I can write it as a u plus 4. Okay, a man, other than that, a man can row 12 kilometer in 5 hours towards the upstream. Okay, so I'm writing this is a 12 kilometer towards the upstream, and also he has given time taken is 5 hours. Okay, so time taken is 5 hours. I have it, and the speed of the current is given. What will be the time taken by him in order to row the 15 kilometer? So he has given 15 kilometer. Then what is the time? What is the time? He's asking. What is this? He's asking. Simply is asking this much. Okay. So now we know that from this one, we can know that. So what is speed? So what is speed? So speed is always distance by time. Distance by time. What the unknown I am having? This much. So therefore, I can write that u minus 4. U minus 4 will be equal to 12 by 5. Okay, so will be equal to 12 by 5. Then what is u? Okay, then what is u? U is equal to 12 by 5 plus 4. 12 by 5 plus 4. So how much? If you take 5 as a LCM, so the inakla 20, so 20 plus 12 32. So therefore how much I will get? U is equal to 32 divided by 5. 32 divided by 5 5 6 30 5 4 20. So 6.4 I am getting. Okay, this much you should know here. Okay, so this much you should know. Now you got 6.4. 6.4. Then if this, now this is 6.4. Okay, then what is the speed here? Okay, now I'm taking towards downstream. Okay, this is upstream. Okay, from upstream I have calculated the u value, that is the speed of the boat in the still water. Now I'm considering towards downstream. You know that towards the downstream, so speed is equal to distance by time. Okay, distance by time, of course. So what is the speed here? Speed is u. What is u here? U is equal to 6.4. U is equal to 6.4. Otherwise, I will take simply 32 by 5. 32 by 5. Okay, so plus 4. So will be equal to distance. Distance is 15 divided by time. So now I need to find out the time here. Now I need to find out the time here. So what I will do here, see here. Okay, so you take the LCM here. 5 So if you take 5 so 52. So 5 divided by 52 is equal to 15 by 9. Okay, so then what is the time here? So what is the time here? So time will be equal to, sorry, this is separate. Okay, so what is time here? So time is equal to 15 into 5 divided by 52. So 75 divided by 52. So what is the time here? So time is equal to 75 divided by 52. Okay, so 52. So what I will do? So simply you divide it. Okay, so simply you divide it. Okay, but in the time you can see that he has given in terms of hour and minute. Okay, so what I will do? Oh, so he has given hour and minute. Okay, hour and minute he has given. So therefore what you have to do? You have to convert hour into minute. So you have to convert hour into minute. Is it not? So you have to convert hour into minute. Okay, so take it 52 only. Okay, so 52 only. This is 75. 75, 52 ones are 52. How much you will get? This is 3. This is 2. You got 23. Okay, so you got how much? So you got 23. Okay, so you got 23. So what, how much? So then how can I write this one? So I got this much. So therefore I can write simply. Okay, so this one I can write simply that 123 divided by 52. Okay, correct. So 1 hour 23 by 52 hour. Okay, so this much I got. This is the answer. Now again I have to convert 1 hour. There is no problem. So 1 hour into 23 divided by 52 hour we have to convert. So hour means 60 minutes. 1 hour means 60 minutes. 1 hour means 60 minutes. Okay, so now you need to simplify this one. So how I will simplify this one? You have to simplify. So you divide it by 2. Okay, so it will become 30. It will become 30. Okay, so 52 divided by 2. If you do, you will get 26. Okay, again you divide it by 2, so it will become 15, and this will become 13. So how much you will got? So you have got simply 1 hour. Okay, so 23. Okay, so 23 into 15 divided by 30. 13. Okay, so this much you will get. Okay, so this much you will get. So therefore I will write 1 hour. So 23 into 15, if you do, you will get 345. So 345 divided by 13. Okay, so 345 divided by 13. So 345 divided by 13, by looking this option, so you can say that. So simply, okay, so you can divide this one, no problem. For simplification I'm doing 345 divided by 13. Okay, so 13 twos are 13 so how much you are getting? So you are getting simply 8. So 85 means 13 6 18 so 78 ಬರುತ್ತೆ. So you can simply write this as a 7. So how much we can write that? So we can simply write that. Okay, so see, we can simply write that 1 hour. So you take this one, so 26. Okay, so 26, this one 7, by 13 minutes. Okay, so this is the answer. Therefore, option D is the correct one. Okay, for this question. So option D is the correct one for this question. So very simple one. Conversion is required because you can directly find that. See, you can directly find out in the problem that T is equal to 75 divided by 52 hours. But again, we need to convert into, okay, so minutes and as well as the hour. Therefore, I've converted first into the hour. So when you cover first into the hour, then what you will get? You will get this step directly. So if you convert, you will get 1 hour 23 divided by 52 hour. So 23 divided by 52 hour means 1 hour means 60 minutes multiplied by 60. So if you multiply it by 60, then how much you will get? So if you do the simplification, you will get that simply 23 into 15 by 13. Again, I can express this one as a 345 divided by 15. So you know that. So if you divide this one, you will get that 26. First, you have to write this one 26 7 by 13. So therefore, option D is the correct answer for this question. Okay. So correct for this question. Okay. So that's it for this uh, type of question. Okay. So in the next video, we will discuss. Okay. So some more extra type of the questions. Okay. If you like the content in this channel, so please hit the like button and subscribe to this channel. Thank you.